has been in a job, because for them they are already in the flow, so they learn much faster. Now, how do I make sure that that is not, let's say, a disadvantage that I have if I have a career gap? The way to do that is prove to the company that you're in the flow. And how do you do that? You build something. When you're applying to the company, if you're already, let's say if you build a product, if you build a project that again other people are using, or if you have started contributing to open source in a way, or you've started, let's say, doing some basic freelancing project, then you are in the flow. You were on a break some time back, you're now in the flow, and hence company can consider you favorably. The only exception there is if you're, let's say, into education, if you're studying something, if you're going through a program, then you don't need to do any of that. You're already back in the flow because you're still learning, and during the learning phase you'll be implementing anyway. So either be in an education program, doing a master's, or let's say going through an upskilling program, or just build a project or something that proves to the company that you're in the flow. Okay, the other question is, I'm confused between software engineering, DevOps, DSML. How can I choose? I would suggest, hey, look, I mean, if you're excited by mathematics, deep mathematics, maybe DSML is the field for you. If you're excited by building things, then software engineering is the field for you. And if you're excited by actually deeper tech challenges, maintaining or like working with machines, you like tinkering with machines, then maybe DevOps is the right field for you. But we discuss a lot of this in today's session, so maybe borrow some of that as well, depending on who you are. I have 8 years of experience. Is DSA important for me? Well, this is a question I get very, very frequently. Some people believe that if I become senior, then DSA is not important for me. That's not true. At Facebook, we would interview people with 15, 20 years of experience, and even then we would ask DSA, because the philosophy was that the leaders, they need to be hands-on. Every leader needs to be hands-on. If they're not hands-on, they cannot give the right input. And hence, one of the things we had was that no matter how senior you are, even you might be hired for a VP of engineering position, but you have to go through DSA rounds. And that is for people with 20 years of experience. For 8 years of experience, absolutely DSA is necessary. Please do not skip it. It might not be as hard as a, let's say, fresher DSA, but like you still have to go through DSA rounds. There are many companies that are doing layoffs right now. Is it the safe entering software engineering right now? Again, like as I said, like if you look at the future, long-term future, there are going to be enough number of software engineering jobs, right? Because there are going to be sectors which are going to be disrupted by tech. So irrespective of the layoffs that are going on, firstly, long-term future is very bright for tech in general. In fact, the jobs at risk are mostly non-tech jobs. Now, second is, even if that is the case, what is the short term? In the short term, should I deprioritize tech? Look, you could be in any field. Firstly, in an economic slowdown, all fields are affected. Not just tech, but every single field is affected. You could be in any field. The formula remains the same. If I am very good at what I do, it is possible I might get impacted by layoff, but there will be 10 other companies willing to hire me because I am good at what I do. Even today, while there are some companies doing layoffs, there are 100 other companies that are still hiring. People who are good at what they do find a job. In fact, the job directory that we have, where people are finding jobs in real time, that is a proof of that. So I would just say, look, just be very good at what you do. If you are, then you wouldn't have to worry about layoffs. I mean, you could be laid off because you can't control what is happening with the company that you're working in. In fact, it doesn't matter where you are. Everybody is at risk. But what happens once the layoff happens, that is in your control, because you're just very good at what you do. Every company is going to want you. I think those were all the questions. Again, I'll pass it back to my colleague.
Thank you so much, sir. I think there are a lot of questions which have been covered, and for other questions and doubts, I hope that you guys have already participated in the poll. I think for other stuff which we have here at Scalar, you can definitely go and check out our Scalar events page. This is the link for that. Please check it out if you want to register for other master classes. These master classes are the classes where you'll receive certificate after the session is done. You can check out and you can register for as many sessions as you want. They're absolutely free of cost. So please participate and join up some of our other sessions as well. Something else that we have here is called the scalar topics. If you are someone who would want to learn one topic at a time, you want to explore some courses which are free of cost by top scalar instructors, please check out scalar topics. We have sessions on C++. You can check out a lot of DSA courses there, a lot of courses on Java. So if you're interested in that, just go and register for those. You can put on filters on the different type of topics, on the course type, on course levels. So if you're a beginner, you can check courses which are for beginners. If you're intermediate, you can check courses which are for intermediates. So please check it out. Scalar topics is extremely helpful for a lot of learners that I have encountered. So please check scalar topics if you have not yet. In case you have any more questions, any more doubts, I hope you have already participated. If you have not, I'll just launch the poll for one final time for 45 seconds only. Please participate. And after this is done, I'll also be launching the alumni poll. Please redirect your questions and your doubts to these people. They will be helping you out profusely, I feel. And questions like people who are coming from experience of 2 years, people are coming with experience of 0 years, someone who's experience of 4 years. So again, diverse question sets have been going on in the questions tab. But if you feel that our counselors can be of any help, participate in the poll. If you feel that you can arrange for resources on your own, we have already shared a lot of free resources for you to check out. Please check those out as well. And it's always up to you, to find a mentor, or if you want to do it on your own, it's absolutely doable. A lot of people do it on their own as well. But if you feel that you need a structure, you need a content which is at one place, you do not have to find in the sea of resources that we have on the internet these days. There are lots of people teaching lots of different stuff, and I'm not saying that they're good or that they're bad. But if you feel that if you want structured curriculum, structured resources, please do check out Skiller. I feel it can be a lot of help to a lot of people. If you want to connect with our alumni, just relaunching the poll once more. Get in touch with our alumni if you have any more questions. If you already have participated, feel free to drop off. We're done with the class. I'm done sharing all the resources as well. If you have not yet saved the resource, go to the notice board and just copy all of the resources which I shared. Also copy the YouTube link which sir has made and asked you to check out if you're coming from one particular field. That is also going to be really very helpful. Thanks again for taking out your time on a Saturday and being a part of something like this. Keeping your Saturday plans aside, joining a class just to solely to upskill is something which I feel very good to address. So thank you so much for doing that, and I'll see you guys in some other sessions and other classes. Thank you so much. Bye bye.